Good morning. It is day 12 and been absent from my video making. Failing. Follow through is not my strong suit. I have great ideas and then following through is a whole nother animal. So I'm still here. I'm still trudging through day 12 beginning. It is morning around 5:45 and my body has taken quite a shot in the last couple days. I don't know what's going on really. I listened to a sermon by Brother Mark Brown from North Dakota, and he did such a fabulous teaching on the what fasting is, and it wasn't preaching. Usually he's a preacher, but this was actually a teaching. Self-admittedly, he said, this is just me teaching you. And so I really learned a lot, and my heart was kind of wrenched and pricked a little bit at the amount of liquids and sugars and protein and all the things that I'm taking in, made me consider whether this is a real true fast. Of course, I haven't eaten anything, but it just kind of stirred me and shook me a little bit about eating. Speaking of eating, you can hear my dogs in the background just chewing up their breakfast, so pardon my loud smacking dogs. However, I'm just a little torn right now because my body feels so rough, and I don't know if it's because I am still ingesting, fruit juices and chemicals and coffee. I'm still doing all the liquids, or if it's just what I experienced last time, but I have no record to prove what I went through. So I don't know if this is normal or if this is me needing to come off some of that sugar and just do water only. I've just got a lot of things going through my mind. Yesterday was a pretty tough day for me. I just felt really nauseated, really cold. I've just been cold the last I'd say 5 to 6 days, and I just cannot get warm. No matter what I drink, what I do, what I wear, where I'm at, I just feel chilled. And of course, it's worse when I drink cold liquids, or if I drink any liquids, but cold really makes it bad. If I'm in a cold environment, it's horrible. I can't get warm for hours after that. It's like my internal thermometer just is gone haywire a little bit with this fast. And Jason told me yesterday, he said, you were cold on your first 40 as well. And I don't remember being cold, but then again, I don't have records. So that's what the point of these videos is just my diary, my record. And if it helps somebody, or if somebody wants to watch it someday, maybe they can glean from it. But I'm just having trouble with my body the last couple days. I can feel the fat burning off. So I'm not a hugely fat person, but I'm also got plenty of fat on my body. Americans think that if you're if you look slender, then you're healthy. And I've always appeared to be smaller than I am. People are always shocked when I tell them how much I weigh, that I would have thought you were less. And I guess my weight just distributes correctly. I don't know, appropriately. I don't know how you say that, but no one ever really knows that I'm kind of a thick chick, a chunky girl, and people always deem me as thin. But now, being on a fast, I can really feel my body, the little fat stores that I do have around my midsection and different places, my arms. I can feel the fat kind of going away. I know my body is consuming it. However, I'm not feeling like I felt the first time. I remember on day 17, something happened in me on my first 40-day fast that I felt like I could run a marathon. I was just so energetic and pumped, and I felt clear and focused. I could tell that I was just burning true glycogen. My liver was converting fat, and it was an amazing, like, atomic chemical thing that was happening in my body. And I remember feeling like, wow, this is incredible. I feel great. I have not hit that point yet. Of course, I'm only on day 12, but I'm wondering if by me consuming, broth, and if I'm hindering that process in my body. Like maybe it would come faster if I would just drink water. I don't know. So that's where I'm at day 12, still really scattered. Usually by this time in the fast, someone is more laser focused. You've passed the hunger pains and you're more just into the body of the fast. However, I'm still dealing with some not hunger pains, but just yearning and longing. And I know that that's supposed to draw me closer to God. And I'm trying. It's almost like a hindrance. Like I can't really focus in to pray, focus in to read my word. So I'm kind of scattered all over the place on going into day 12. Day 11 was not my best day. Jason and I actually have had some disagreements about things. So I know that the enemy has come to drive wedges, and he's stubborn and I'm stubborn. So neither one of us will just say what it is. Like, just let's drop this until this fast is over. But we stand on our stools and still scream our points. It'll be fine, but we're just super hard-headed individuals, which I'm trying to use the stubbornness for the Lord in this fast. But unfortunately, I have to live with people too, and I'm not always an angel to live with. I can be pretty harsh and pretty mean and controlling, and all the women things, all the things that happen to a person. Just never been a Christian wife before. So we're dealing with some interpersonal issues, and I'm dealing with physical issues, which that exacerbates all the other things. When you feel like junk, you're not your best. And so that's what I've been dealing with the last couple days, is just fatigue and kind of just fogginess. And spiritually, I kind of had some clarity last night. We had our second vision service for this capital campaign. I am fasting for our church, for the development of our prayer points for the prayer team has come up with. And I'm fasting for Eastgate. I'm fasting for my church. And with an expansion on the horizon, last night they kind of went through the list of all the things that would be bigger and better, and how much more people we could serve in our community, and the new programs that Pastor has envisioned for this church. And kind of the weight of this fast hit me. I was telling Jason yesterday on the way to church, I kind of broke down a little bit, and I said, there's just a heavy weight. It's just, I can't explain it. I'm probably not putting the right words to it, but I just feel this fast is heavier. There's a lot more to carry this fast, and there's a lot more riding on me. It feels like this just weighing down on me spiritually. And when we got to church and saw the video roll and heard the speaker speak of all of the things that are going to happen with this new church project, I was like, well, no wonder I feel heavy. No wonder I feel weighted down. That's a no-brainer. It is heavy. There is a lot riding on this fast. Last fast, I believed, was a corporate fast too. I believed I was called to fast for my church. However, we weren't in a building program. We were just doing what we do at Eastgate. We were reaching people and having revival, and God just laid it on my heart to fast for Eastgate, and for a fast for the lost, and fast for people, in general, not for myself. And so I guess because there is a weightier situation this time, because we are building a building, we need $18 million. That's a lot of money. And we're going to be able to seat a lot more people. A lot more people are going to be able to go to heaven because of this building, and lives will be changed. I feel the weight of that. And it's not that I'm responsible for it, but when you fast for a corporate reason, and your corporate body is going through, heavy things, it just seems to be natural to kind of be for the intercessors and the fasters that are corporately fasting to feel that weight. And so I had a little bit of clarity last night about why I'm feeling so different this fast. It's just a different fast. I'm fasting for different reasons. I'm fasting for things there's a lot at stake, and so I'm trying to just process all that on already feeling a little confused and a little scattered. And so that's where I'm at the beginning of day 12. And just, I'm having a hard time seeing the finish line. We're only a quarter of the way through, and I just feel, well, I woke up in the middle of the night, took headache medicine. I have just a pounding headache. And so, I'm just going to have to rely on God. It's not about my might. It cannot be about my might, because I have so many flaws and weaknesses that the enemy will capitalize on. I have to rely on his spirit, on his power to carry me through this. And I have to keep reminding myself of the whys. I'm forgetting my whys. And already, usually that didn't come until day 30 for me last time. And so now it's on day 12, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? Ugh. And so I have to keep those whys right in the forefront of my mind, and more prayer, more water, just all the things that I know to do. It's just difficult to do. So anyway, that is day 12. The beginning of day 12, and I'm trying to keep up with my journal, trying to keep up with the videos, and I'm not doing too great, but I'm going to keep trudging through. I'm just going to do what I can, and hopefully I'll have a record of this. So, all right, until tomorrow.